Yeah, good day, my people. I wish us a beautiful and a blessed day. Today we go a little bit to history, So, I want us to talk about the Nile River. The River Nile, as we know, is in Egypt, But the River Nile didn't start and end in Egypt. The River Nile, passed through many, many African countries, right? So, the River Nile, is a rich and ancient history. It has a rich and ancient history that spans over 4,000 miles with 6,400 kilometers. And it passes through 11 African countries. It passes through South Sudan, Sudan, um, Burundi, Rwanda, Tanzania, Uganda, Democratic Republic of Congo, Kenya, Ethiopia, Eritrea, and all that, So River Nile is considered as the longest river in the world, and River Nile has been the lifebed of civilization, supporting growth of ancient cultures, kingdoms, empire, and sometimes its flooding, brings out rich nutrients, and silt that makes the surrounding lands suitable for agriculture, settlement, farm settlement, and all that, Then the Nile River has a deeply tied rise and fall in the ancient kingdom of Egypt, right? So dynasties, Nubian kingdoms, right? Nubian kingdoms, right? Yeah, and other civilization that rallied on its waters, played a crucial role in the development of, it plays a crucial role in the development of religion, arts, architecture, and trades between all these, countries, right, and cultures. So some notable historical events, and figures associating with Nile rivers, including all these ancient Egyptian pharaoh, all these who sheput, who built temples, monuments along the river, construction of, even the River Nile helped in the construction of the Great Pyramids, right? The Great Pyramids, which we all know that is what do we call it? It's a tourist attraction. If you are talking about Egypt now, the land of Pharaoh, you are talking about the Great Pyramids of Egypt, the mummies, all those, ancient things, So the river, they have the White Nile, So the White Nile is considered like the headquarters of the stream of the Nile River, which flows in Egypt, and it rises from the Great Lakes in that goes through Uganda and South Sudan. So they have also the Blue Nile. The Blue Nile contains 80% of water and salt, and it begins from Lake Tana in Ethiopia, and flows down to Sudan from the southeast or something, to the Nile. You understand? They have the Atabra River. The Atabra River also flows from the highlands of Ethiopia and meets the Nile River in Sudan. There is a difference between South Sudan and Sudan itself. So they have the Kegara River. The Kegara River is the most remote source of the Nile, the White Nile River, and is located in Burundi. So they have the Ravizonga, I don't know, Ravizonga River or something, Raviranzonga River, and it is a tributary of the the Kagera River, and it's also a source to the White Nile. They have the Rurabu River. Yes, Rurabu River is another tributary, of the Kagera River, and that feeds the White Nile. So they have the Sobat River. The Sobat River meets the White Nile at the Malakai in South Sudan. They have the Achawa River. The Achawa River meets the White Nile in a small lagoon called Lake No in South Sudan. They have the Baza Gangzal. It joins the Basha River and flows from South Sudan to the Nile. So the Nile has a very, 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 rich, a very, very, very rich. It's a very, very, very rich river that flows from all this country down and and formed what we call the Nile River today, with other little river, lakes, streams and all that made up that Nile, that made it the longest river, in the world. So it's just the history part of it that I just wanted to put out on here to let people know. You can still go and make a research on yourself, and please like my videos and share all of my videos. I beg, just like and share, please, okay, so that we can get a wider view. You can go and do a research on your own. Maybe if there is where I made a mistake, you can also correct me, because nobody is above mistakes. Yeah, thank you for your time and remain blessed.